Along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. Welcome to the city that gave us the chicken wing, Buffalo, New York. It has been a party atmosphere all across the city, and now with puck set to drop, is that a distraction, or does that help the players here now?
This helps because everybody realizes how cool this is for the city, how fun it is. They can't wait to get going.
And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. Every game critical in the postseason. And the gloves are off, ready to respond. Here we go.
Yeah, your star player gets hit like that. Somebody's better step up for him. And he challenges them, and now they're going to go.
Oh, and he hammers him and sends him down to the ice.
That's a clear decision there. The North Stars are going to gain some energy from that fight. I don't think the building will as it settles down a little bit.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. On the attack along the boards. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. LaFontaine swooping in on the attack. The North Stars scoop it up along the boards. With possession along the wall. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Into the offensive zone. On the doorstep. Snaps one from the slot. Stick save from the goaltender. And he slides it quickly to Newman. Got a step. Scores! Wow, what a goal!
Nice hands, great finish. Little short break and it's in the net. He doesn't need too many chances to score. That's one of the reasons he leads his team in goals. He's got a great finish when he gets the opportunity.
Toronto's made their way back to center ice here, and they've got that 1-0 lead.
The road is a funny place to play. You can't really be too aggressive, but when you get an early lead, James, you can open it up a little bit.
Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Ovechkin's got it on the offensive end. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Matthews looks around. Hangs onto the puck. And he's going after him here. Denied by the goaltender.
Vibe's ready to go. Apparently the other guy doesn't want anything to do with him. They're going to have to look at him immediately. He's just slowly working his way to the bench, James.
Oh, what a hit! He sacrificed his body to make the play. And that shot dies in traffic. Forsberg's got it into offensive territory. He scores!
Well, I like the way they stayed aggressive here, James. After scoring once, they didn't just settle the game down. They went after it again. Once you get the goalie down, you better not give him another chance. The shooter sticks this right up into the top of the net. Perfect goal.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Toronto's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2.
He's fifth of the playoffs. Scored by number 22.
Moves the puck. Oh, gets a glove on it to make the stop.
He's got to work hard to find the puck through all the bodies right in front of him.
Toronto's capitalizing their offensive abilities here in this first period. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Up along the wing. Sends it in deep. Toronto's got it from behind the net. Slides it diagonally to Forsberg. With some moment. Scores! 3 is the magic number.
Man, that goalie is getting just torched down there. 3 in a row here. If you're the goalie here, you just want to move as quick as you can. Maybe it'll hit you, but it's so close to the net that pass is on the tape and off the tape in a hurry.
The North Stars are dominating in almost every facet of the game here in the first. Works it across to Howardchuk. With the stop. And that pass is stolen. And another stop.
right from the most dangerous area on the ice. The goalie flashes the glove. That's an arrogant stop.
Past the midway mark of the frame, James and Ray with you tonight. Toronto's really put the squeeze on here now, up by 3. Puck scooped up by Burns. And he passes it up ahead to Gaudreau. Here's a chance. Here's the pass. And not much on that one. Huge hit. He got all of that one, Ray.
Yeah, that is direct contact. What a solid hit. He laid out right from the bottom of his feet right through the top of his shoulders.
The Sabres take it across the blue line. Knocked away. Puts it on net. That goes wide.
You don't get the puck dead center very often. He's got to capitalize.
You wonder if that'll come back to haunt them. Excellent stick work on the play. And now he angles it across to Briere. Shoots it, gets a piece of it with the glove. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Briere. Centering pass. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. The North Stars have it against the wall. He's got a step. Oh, what a save.
I thought this was in. Really good deke. He throws the goalie, but the reaction makes the save.
Big time stop. Ekholm stick handling in his own zone. Matthews brings it in to his teammate. Great heads-up play by the defender.
Safe play is always a good play when you're leading the game.
And look at this, a 3-on-1. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. And now he tries to get it across to Pekka. Looks to set up at the point now. Wrist one, blocker save. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Slides the puck to Ovechkin. Well, that'll do it for an entertaining opening 20 minutes of hockey as the horn sounds. There will be two very different conversations in this first intermission for these two teams. 3-0 is where it stands after the first 20.
Don't forget to check out tonight's game highlights, post-game analysis, player interviews, and blogs on our team website.
Both teams heading down the tunnels. We'll take a quick breath ourselves and be back for the second period. Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. Second period set to get underway. It was a disaster first. Here we go. Well, we've got over 20 minutes played thus far. Ray, how have you seen things?
Toronto's game plan has been executed almost to perfection. They've had the puck the whole time, and they have a pretty comfortable lead. Solani's still trying to shake off the effects of this hit. He really took a thump there.
James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. And the ice has been tilted to this point. 3-0 is where we sit right now. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Here's a shot. Great glove save. Toronto's been the more aggressive team offensively. Look at the shot clock and just look at the score. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. He scores! They might as well keep that light on behind the goaltender.
And again, that's 4 straight for them here. They have just totally taken over this game. Well, the only way he's stopping this one is if it hits him. As soon as the shooter went to shoot it, the goaltender dropped into the butterfly. He's looking around that traffic, hoping he can find it.
The North Stars have dominated them thus far and continue to do so here in this second.
By number 99.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Hammers one at the net. Big time save on a big time shot.
45 seconds.
Passed up ahead. Puts it on net. Denied by the goaltender. Right in the slot. Oh, that just goes wide.
Just misses the net. Oh, look at that. Here we go. We got a penalty coming up right here.
Play is blown dead. We've got a penalty on the way. Hedman's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
That's one of those, instead of arguing, all you can do is go, I'm in the wrong spot. You turn around and go sit down.
I believe my mother called it lump it. Brindamore's won it in their own end. And now it's over to Brindamore.
Time of the penalty.
Over the line they come, trying to shake off the defender. Huge stop of the breakaway.
Oh, you don't get many of these. He's right in on goal, but the goalie's better.
And that one's turned away. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Pekka's going to play it against the half wall. Toronto's penalty killers get a hold of it.
Well, that thing sounded like a car crash. When those two guys came together, he took the bad end of that hit. Now he needs some help at the bench.
Toronto's offense has come to play in a big way as they dominated both the shots and goal category. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Tremendous hit against the wall.
Yeah, unless you're the guy carrying the puck. Man, that's gotta hurt.
Everybody loved it but him. Scores! They deliver big time with the man advantage.
Yeah, they use that extra man to their advantage. Move the puck very quickly. That's a nice goal. He got himself in a good position to receive that pass, and then he one-times it past the goaltender.
Buffalo's got one here in the second. They need many more to follow, though.
Yeah, but they've got to start somewhere, I guess. Something positive, something to build on, but it's been a pretty rotten game for them so far.
And that's broken up with a stick in front. Quick feed to Darlene. They've got numbers.
He just got rattled by that big hit. Slowly, he's kind of meandering to the bench. They got to get the door open for him and help him get into the bench to get looked at.
And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Reinhardt's got it behind the net. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Matthews plays it into the offensive zone with the steal. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. And the official stops the play as somebody's off to the sin bin, boarding the call on the play.
Judgment call always for the official. Is it okay to make the play, or is he a little overzealous, which is what he was called there?
Face-off and another opportunity to take a look at the man advantage unit here.
Once you get a power play goal early in a game, you start to feel pretty good about yourself. Now you get another opportunity.
And here comes the pushback.
Roberts is looking for somebody to engage in a fight with. He can't find the right guy. Hobbling his way over to the bench after being banged up on this last shift. He's going to need some help from the training staff.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. 4-1 is where we sit. A pretty one-sided affair. Roberts has it in their own end. Slides it to Robinson. Look out. Solid hit on that play.
Howardchuk's looking around for somebody to fight. He's going to have to go and fill the dance card somewhere else. Robinson's going to try and shake this off and get back into the game, but he took a heavy hit there. Robinson's taken quite a jolt here. He's gone down towards the locker room, left the bench, accompanied by the training staff.
Don't like seeing that at all. We will try to keep you up to date as soon as possible if we can get any sort of update on his status. Forsberg's got it across the line. A chance in front. He scores. A short-handed marker.
I don't think the penalty killers ever really looked for a shorty, but if the opportunity's there, now they're more aggressive than they've ever been.
The North Stars have reminded me of that old cliche here, Ray. When you're hot, you're hot.
It's a point night now. Everybody looking for points and goals as they are just clearly the better team tonight. Oh, the athletic therapist is already waiting for him at the door. He got crushed on that hit, and he needs some help.
Quick pass to Brindamore. Locks it down with a stop. I think he got a blocker on that one.
Yeah, he's a sharp save, James. Right in the middle of the ice, he makes the stop and pushes it away.
From the point, takes a shot, and that's another power play marker.
Well, the power play coach is going to be pumped here. They had done some extra work on the power play over the last 10 days or so, really paying off tonight. Power play's job is to create shots, and if you can create them from the most dangerous areas of the ice, you're going to be successful. Dead center, in the slot, he doesn't miss.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. Here's a short pass to Campbell. Great read to break up the play. Robitaille's got it in the offensive zone. Right in front of the net, takes a shot. There's the whistle as the puck heads out of play.
Campbell's showing a lot of heart here. It takes a lot of courage and gumption to finish a shift when you're injured. We hope that he's okay.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Buffalo's got a long way to go to try to get out of this jam as they trail by 3. Look out, a 2-on-1. Wrist shot from the slot, and the shot dies in the traffic jam. And now he moves it quickly to Robitaille. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Slides the puck near the front of the net. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Slides it back to the blue line. Off his stick, he scores! So is this the time the coach says the 2-goal lead's the most dreaded lead in hockey?
Oh yeah, somebody's gonna say it, guaranteed down there, but now you're only down 2. You've got to push the play, take some chances, get up the ice, you've got to get another one.
The Sabres have shown some life here in the second.
It's about time, James, they're down 2. They've got a long way to go to claw back into this.
And now it's grabbed by Ekholm. Solid check to slow him down. Moves it quickly over to Oposo. Levels him with the hip. Matthews gains the zone. Too much congestion in front. Now a quick pass to Oposo. From the right side and up the middle. Takes the feed at the point. From one point man to another. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Moves it to Matthews. Matthews plays the puck. He clearly doesn't like that, and that's blocked.
Charles not interested in dropping the mitts and going at it. Well, that didn't look very good. After that hit, he just stayed on the ice, not really moving very much. Matthews looked pretty banged up after he was on the receiving end of this huge hit. Matthews has been banged up here, and a lower body injury will take him out of the game. You see him headed back down the tunnel towards the locker room.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And he slides it quickly to Tkachuk. Quick feed to Howardchuk. Hits him right into the boards.
Yeah, that's still smart. You can know it's coming, but the boards are solid. That always rattles you.
Here they are on the attack. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And makes the save. Big save by the goaltender once again. Lays the body. A little banging and crashing now. That's off a stick. With all kinds of traffic, he grabs the puck here inside his own end. Forsberg's got the puck.
In the second period.
Taken along the wall by Hedman. Quick pass to Brindamore. Comes up with the stop. Toronto's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Horn sounds to end the second period.
Fans, take a look to the sky. The home team Zeppelin is loaded with prizes, headed your way all intermission long.
The Sabres are going to have to adjust here. They will not be getting that injured player back. He's done for the night.
The North Stars have been the more active squad offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Fires it, blocked in front. And he breaks up the opportunity in front with a poke check.
He got knocked around somewhere on this shift. He's battling pretty hard to try and get the puck out of the zone. He needs some help from his teammates so he can get a change.
Takes the pass. Great poke check on the reach. Directed over to Howardchuk. Takes a shot. Blocker save, and he's showing up big time tonight. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Knocks the puck loose. Hammers one from the point, and he comes up with a big-time save on that. Can't get a hold of that pass. Takes that pass back at the point. Right up front, and that one's broken up. Carries it in. Passes right to the front. Here's a short pass to Howardchuk. It's a 3-on-1. Here's a shot. Nice save by the keeper to trap that puck to his chest. Along the half wall with the puck. Off a stick. Right in the low slot. In close. And it goes wide.
Just think of all the stuff going on, James. He's trying to make the perfect shot. There's players trying to check him. The goalie's big. He's in tight. You don't see much room. And he just misses.
Takes the feed. Stays with it. Here's a shot. Misses the net.
You're going to go back and kick yourself for that one because he wants that on the net. He doesn't miss it by much.
Slides it up to Oposo. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Moves it quickly over to Briere. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Ristolainen's got it along the wing. Moves it to Chara. Here they come, 3 of them. Blistering shot. He scores.
Excellent puck movement on the odd man rush. They catch them short, and they make them pay.
Toronto's all too aware there's no mercy rule in hockey. They continue to apply the pressure.
No, they're laying a beating on these guys now. It may be time to lay back just a bit.
Puck sent over to Brindamore. Here's an odd man rush. Gobbles that puck up with his chest. And we're going to get a stoppage here as the referee blows the play dead.
Matthews won't be coming back to the lineup this evening. He's been ruled out. The PR department just dropped a note to me.
Well, that'll force a little bit of line juggling here from the coaching staff going forward. Shot! Nice pass. Moves it over to Briere. Great hit on the play. Too many bodies in the way. Almost lost the puck, but hangs on here as play continues. Hammers a shot, and that goes wide of everything. Into the offensive end now. Quick feed to Forsberg, and he comes up with it. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Lets it go, and makes the save. Nice feed from the goaltender. Forsberg's carrying it ahead. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. They've got the defense outnumbered. What a stop! Toronto's got the puck along the wall. And now it's to Forsberg. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Unloads it! Scores! He shows no signs of slowing down. Alex Ovechkin.
You don't get many of these odd man rushes in the game, so when you do get one, you better take advantage. Really nice play.
The North Stars seem to be playing right to the final whistle here tonight, Ray.
Yeah, everybody's having fun. Everybody's getting points, and they are steamrolling their opponent.
Quick pass to Ovechkin. Big time stop there. Buffalo's looking to break out. Huge hit.
Yeah, he's done this a lot tonight, James. He's been on the body from the first time he's been on the ice.
Pass across to Beliveau. Hammers it on net, and that goes off a player. Grabs the puck, and now he moves it to Ristolainen. Moved in front, and that's picked off in front. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. And as we hit the final minute of this one, that has been a one-sided affair. Moves it around along the half wall. And the puck's booted away. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. On the attack along the boards. Makes the save. And moves the puck into a high-pressure situation. Here's a chance. Denies him with the save. Sends a pass over. Strong use of the body. With possession along the wall. Right up front. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Oh, that's a good hit. Pass right on the doorstep. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Receives the pass. Handles the puck. That goes off a twig. And we are all over with this one. One room's feeling ecstatic after that one, but boy, how deflating is that for the other side?
You just don't get many chances to come back in a series. They had their spot, down 2-1. But now the winner goes up 3-1 and a commanding lead in the series.
Another reason why we love playoff hockey. For Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cybulski. Good night.